Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Radio Gaga, mixtape for the end of humanity. Here we are in the Ho Rainforest in Olympic National Park in Washington State. And I'd love to read an excerpt of this book for you. So right now our mysterious narrator has just left Earth and begins to fly through the universe. My voyage. I roar past the dark side of the moon. In 14 minutes, I serenade Venus, Aphrodite lady seashell bikini. In 22 minutes, I serenade Mars. In an hour and 10 minutes, I pass that Dutch mining colony on Asteroid 225, just as Saturn bends its trajectory and sends it hurtling back towards the sun. A West Virginia-based mining firm teamed with the Dutch East Asteroid Company to send 36 ships to this 57-mile-long rock as it swung around Earth. 32 of the ships, along with 200 miners from Indonesia, survived the voyage and landed on this mineral-rich mass. The team had 4 years to mine the asteroid's gold, iridium, silver, palladium, platinum, rhodium, ruthenium, and tungsten, estimated to be worth $7 trillion, as it slung shot around the sun and back towards Earth. Well, only 3 years, since during the year closest to the sun, the workers had to hide in their ships to prevent from melting. After 3.5 years, the miners marveled as they watched their glorious home planet grow larger. Near the end of the successful mission, the ships were loaded with a shimmering space booty. When the cargo was packed, Jan Cohen, the mustachioed head of the expedition, felt a certain wistfulness. He knew he would have to abandon $500 billion worth of precious metals. These were already mined, but there wasn't any room in the ships. If only, Cohen thought. And then an idea struck him. The week before they were to depart for the place they all called home, Cohen told the miners that they would fill the cargo ships to the brim. Because this would make for an uncomfortable return trip, any extra revenue would be split equally. The men were ecstatic to receive a multi-million-dollar bonus for their work. The night before their departure, with the grandeur of Earth filling their field of view, Cohen called a special dinner to thank the miners. When the night of rejoicing ended, the miners returned to the camp. The men dreamt how their bonuses would provide them and their families for generations to come a happy life. Their children and grandchildren would be educated. They could buy homes for their parents and siblings. After 4 excruciating years, they could retire and enjoy the wonders of the planet that twirled tantalizingly before them. The men didn't feel the sedatives kick in. These were meant for the journey back to Earth, but Cohen had slipped the drugs into their celebratory drinks. Sound asleep, none of the workers woke to see the 32 ships lift off for home. Cohen had made certain of this. This is the only way. Up, Cohen reassured himself. When the ships returned to Earth, humanity cheered this tremendous feat. The families of the miners were promised that their loved ones would return after 3 months of mandatory reacclimation. Companies gobbled up the precious metals. Once the Dutch East Asteroid Company learned what Cohen had done, it dissolved, thus absolving itself of all responsibility, and sold its assets to a new corporate parent, the United East Asteroid Company, which coincidentally shared the same owners. When the families clamored to know what happened to their sons, their husbands, their fathers, and their brothers, Cohen was arrested and questioned by Dutch authorities. According to his testimony, he swore he wasn't a murderer. He could have easily turned off the oxygen pumps. He didn't do that. He left them to survive. The miners had food and water and oxygen for a month. And after that, his examiners questioned him. Well, Jesus, take the wheel, he told the authorities, an adage he had learned from his Appalachian counterparts. Since no government and no law claimed authority over the activities on Asteroid 225, Cohen was set free. Beneath me now, as I fly, are the skulls of these men as they bounce within the asteroid's weak gravitational field. These martyrs for luxuriism sacrificed their lives to make hollow cubes an eighth of an inch smaller and coat power lines so these cubes could run for 10% longer. And that is from Radio Gaga, mixtape for the end of humanity, here in the beautiful Ho Rainforest. Check out this moss beard. Okay, bye.